Such a sweet thing for you to say. She cleared her throat. If you go off to college, it will definitely be a big adjustment for all of us. But New York isn't that far away. You can come home on the weekends. Besides, I thought you wanted to stretch your wings a little. Last year you said the walls were closing in on you at school and you couldn't wait to leave so you could meet new people and experience new things. That was only a phase or something. I don't feel that way anymore. I can't wait for senior year to start, she insisted. It's going to be awesome. I hope it is, honey. But you might want to keep your options open for the future. There's still plenty of time to decide what you want to do next. Yeah, I guess, Lily half-heartedly agreed, even though she'd already made up her mind. She was staying right where she was, in her favorite place, and with the people she loved most in the world. Part 1. Chapter 1. Now. Tuesday. Of the 5 towns in Hope Haven, Rockfield had the least glamorous name, but it was home to one of Dune Island's most breathtaking views. Fortunately, few tourists knew about the southernmost vantage point, and the locals were too busy to hike out to this cliff on a weekday morning right before the official start of tourist season. So Lily Perkins had it all to herself, which was exactly why she'd come here. She needed a few more moments to gather her composure before meeting with her family's estate attorney. Standing near the edge of the cliff, she shielded her eyes and surveyed the seemingly boundless sweep of glittering water. In the distance, the ocean was deep blue, but closer to the craggy coastline, a band of aquamarine swells crested and tumbled in explosions of white. Lily inhaled the fragrant air as deeply as she could, and then she blew it out again. It's been almost 18 years since I've been back. That means I've been gone for almost as long as I lived here, she realized. Yet, as she took in the sights, sounds, and smells of the seascape, her memories seemed as clear as the waters below. She recalled her grandfather and uncle tinkering on a piece of machinery in their workshop, her grandmother and Mrs. Henderson kneading dough for cranberry orange bread, biking to the beach with her best friend Katie Bleecker. She even had a hazy image of clamming with her parents on the tidal flats in the bay when she wasn't quite 5 years old. Fortunately, she had absolutely no recollection of the day they were killed in a car accident the following winter. But other painful events came to mind. Her grandmother's death, and then her granddad's, her Uncle Martin's surgery, and her Aunt Dahlia's betrayal. Being the subject of gossip and ridicule in high school, Lily squeezed her eyes shut, trying to block the memories out, but they rolled in like waves, one after another, and one on top of the other, impossible to stop. "Isn't it absolutely gorgeous?" A woman's voice nearby cut into her thoughts. Startled, Lily opened her eyes and twisted her neck to discover a young couple standing some 5 yards away. The man was behind the woman, caressing her shoulders as the pair peered toward the ocean. Tourists, Lily thought. Or else they're here to get married. Dune Island was a popular location for weddings, especially at this time of year. She inched in their direction, intending to leave so they could have their privacy. But they were blocking the narrow path, and she didn't want to step onto the surrounding beach heather, which was vital for preventing erosion of the fragile area. While the couple began kissing and hugging as if Lily were invisible, she mused, "Did Tyler and I ever act like that in public?" Undoubtedly, they had, early in their relationship. But right now she could only picture the last year of their marriage, when their embraces had taken on more of a practical purpose, such as when Tyler needed to put his arms around Lily so he could get out of the hospital bed. It had been over 2.5 years since her husband had died of cancer. Lily no longer choked up every time at the very thought of him, the way she'd done in the